Oh my god, I look horrendous. It's almost like I just got off a 15.5-hour flight and endured severe stress. Fellow users of the internet, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're one of my current, God knows how many subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're not, that's so fair because I'm so chaotic and not in a fun way. So I am currently in Dallas, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, they say. Apparently not customer service. Allow me to explain. I was making my way across the world, starting in Sydney, final destination, hopefully New York. A little dainty stopover in Dallas. My flight was supposed to leave at 5:44 p.m. tonight, and it is 10:16 p.m. I'm just gonna jump to the end of the story really quickly to give you some context for where I currently am. I am in the Grand Hyatt in Dallas Airport. And this video, I promise, is gonna be like, spend a night with me in a hotel, let's see what we can get for free, let's take advantage of the facilities. But before that, I have an intense, insane story time because I have not spoken my frustrations aloud. All I have been doing is furiously typing to people. Some halfway across the world, some in different states, none of them currently in Dallas, because who lives in Dallas? If you do, let me know, and next time I get into this predicament, I'll stay at your place. It's cheaper. So I had my 15.5-hour journey from Sydney, which was honestly lovely. I found out that I was upgraded to business class, and if you have been a subscriber on this channel for a while, you may know that last time I tried to come to New York, I experienced some insane travel drama and thought, this is the universe, this is good karma paying me back for when 3 of my flights were cancelled in the middle of a hurricane. However, I got my hopes up too soon. I got too excited. Literally the second I landed, I took my phone off airplane mode and saw a notification from Qantas saying that my 5:44 p.m. flight from Dallas to LaGuardia Airport in New York was cancelled. Why? No explanation. But then once I disembarked, there was someone holding a new boarding pass saying that my flight was now at 7 p.m. Literally, who cares? No harm, no foul. Yet. Then, because it was my first port of arrival in the country, I had to go through customs. I joined the customs line. This line was not moving. I actively chose to transit through Dallas because I thought that it would be way less hectic than LAX. But at first I was staying optimistic. I was like, you know what? So what? Boarding begins 6:25 p.m. The flight's not till 7. It's currently not even 5 p.m. yet. Easy. No worries. Turns out, worries. I was inching my way through the line. Eventually, I made it to the front of the line at 7:10 p.m. 10 minutes after my flight left. Why? Why? Because the universe hates me. I keep forgetting this. The one positive thing to come out of this experience, my bags did not go to New York without me. In fact, I saw 2 random men carrying them and was like, excuse me, they belong to me. And then they gave them to me, no questions asked. I just realized I totally could have stolen them. Actually, maybe I should have stolen something. I then had to line up at the American Airlines desk, try and find a new flight. Lo and behold, the next flight wasn't until 6 a.m. the next morning. I said, sure, I'll be on that. And when I say the next morning, I mean a morning that hasn't happened yet. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You may think that's the end of the story, because that would already make sense as to why I'm here at this Hyatt, but the story continues. I have with me 2 massive suitcases. You can kind of see them in the background, insert photo here. And the man at the desk was like, oh, because 6 a.m. is the first flight leaving tomorrow morning, you can check your bags in already to save you carrying them around. I went to the baggage handling, tried to check them in. They did not let me. But it's all right. I'll hobble with my 2 massive suitcases and 2 carry-on bags. I then was like, okay, I know that American Airlines comp accommodation if they make me stay overnight, so I'm gonna find the hotel nearest to me, get some sleep, relax. At this point, it's what, 7:30 p.m.? I've got hours until I need to be out of here. I can really take advantage of my luxurious surroundings. That was so optimistic. I hobbled with my bags to the Grand Hyatt upstairs. I tried to pay $390, $425 including GST American for a single room in this hotel until 3 a.m. when I need to wake up. However, my American card was rejected. Declined. Is that A, because I'm poor, or B, because it was frozen after several months of not being used, considering this is the first time I've used my American bank card in a couple of months? I actually don't know the answer to that. It's most likely number 2, but when I tried to call Citizens Bank to confirm what the hell was going on, they obviously asked for a few details for identity confirmation. They said, we're gonna need your card number. I gave them my card number, and they said, we're gonna need your 8 or 9 digit social security number that I do not have. I'm not American. I don't even know what a social security number is. I am not remotely secure socially. And then they were like, oh, well, we don't really know how you've been able to handle banking with us so far. We're not able to check your account and see what's happening because we don't have any proof that it's you. Instead, you're going to have to go online, download a W-8 form, fill it out, and then submit it to a Citizens Bank in person when we open. What? I don't even know what any of that means. I don't know what a W-8 is. I feel like it's kind of racist that they want a social security number from me. It's actually not, but I just like to blame anything on racism that I can so that I can feel like an outsider in America. So then I went back down to the airport and said, okay, I guess this is where I'm spending the night. I FaceTimed my mom. She was like, you absolutely cannot spend the night in the middle of a Dallas airport where there doesn't seem to be any bathroom and there are literally no food options. So instead I'm gonna call the Grand Hyatt and see if I can book you a room remotely. She called, they said, actually no, I'm so sorry, but your daughter is actually going to need to book the room with a card in her name because otherwise that's fraud. Turns out Dallas, or maybe America as a whole, is very wary of fraud. Yet they'll just give people's suitcases away to anyone. And okay, that one, to be honest, I don't really get. Like, if my mom calls up and says, hey, Annabelle McConaughey is going to be coming and staying in this room, can I pay for it? And then I show up with a very valid, very real passport confirming my identity as Annabelle McConaughey, how is that fraud? So again, I was like, I guess I'm sleeping in the airport. And I'm not kidding, like, this place was abandoned. No airport workers were there. No security people were there. There are no rations, there's no food court, there's nothing. What? Is someone chainsawing outside my hotel right now? Oh right, it's an airport, it's probably a plane. Until I was like, come on babes, we need to come up with an alternative. I looked through my wallet, realized that I had my Australian card on me the whole time and that I could use that. So finally, at 9:30 p.m, I went back to the desk, used my Australian card, and secured myself this room. And now I have the first meal that I've had access to in hours. I couldn't even order room service, they don't have that, so instead I have to go to the fancy ass restaurant dressed like a homeless woman after a 15.5-hour flight and ask for takeaway. But they were very nice and I got food, so I shouldn't complain. I should suck it up. But so that's my story. One day I will be able to get into this country easily. Never travel anywhere with me. I'm such a bad omen. I'm gonna ruin your life. Or maybe it's just exclusive to me. I don't know. I haven't tested it out. But just to be safe, I'd say keep your distance. But now let's stay positive. The rest of this video is just gonna be about exploring the hotel room. Because until American Airlines reimbursed me, I've paid for it, I've earned it. This is my space. So for dinner from the Grand Hyatt restaurant, name unknown, I have got a Moroccan veggie wrap with a side salad and a Coke Zero. I feel like I'm doing an ad for Uber Eats. But also, why do I sound like Moira Rose doing an ad for Uber Eats?
Alexis looked Chinese as an infant. How many times must I defend myself?
Moroccan veggie wrap with a side salad. But no, I'm just like letting you know what they've got on offer. It looks pretty nice. So now I'm gonna eat this and watch whatever's on cable American television, which is actually one of my favorite things to do. There's nothing better than an American medication ad. And then let's do some exploring before I pass out for, oh my god, literally 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours is when I need to wake up. Yo, I love Texas. I love it here. What a vacation.
Oh, do you remember how Stuart gave when you told everybody you were gay?
This is thoroughly average. In the entrance, we've got some kind of spherical silver dome. I'm getting alien with a couple of glasses of water. Very nice for me and my 0 guests. Then now we're in the bathroom. Very swanky, very swish. Nice looking shower. Might test that out soon. Good looking bath. If you stay at the Grand Hyatt Dallas, tell me what it's like. Quite a bit of closet space. Very nice. Some bathrobes. Definitely gonna be feeling them up. Look at this, it's like a spa. What a place to rejuvenate. Now we've got a big ass bed for one person, hello. A nice little chaise lounge, again, would be lovely if I had a guest. And we've got a TV. And what I'm assuming are some outrageously expensive candy bar snacks. This is it. I'm gonna pop into the shower and bathrobe up. And that's it, I'm done. I'm out of the shower, I'm robed up. I even used some of their complimentary body lotion. You bet your ass I'm taking the free body wash, shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion with me. But that's the end of this come experience the Hyatt with me vlog, because I super need to get to sleep if I have any hope of maybe waking up and getting back to New York. Who knows though? That's what's so fun about this video. It's open-ended. Anything can happen. It's giving off like only murders in the building, solving the murder in the podcast before we know who the killer is vibes. Actually, no, it's not. I'm just exhausted and sleep deprived. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching me complain and give you the world's worst tour of a hotel, then please thumbs up and subscribe. And if you didn't because this content was ridiculous, then just do it anyway. And I'll see you next time, hopefully from New York City. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I love Texas. Okay, like scared. Genuinely scared. The spelling's wrong, but oh my god, why does the universe want me to be at this Grand Hyatt right now?